Okay. Hey guys, it is Bob, and welcome back to Modern Life for the 70s Mind. Hope you guys are doing well. You guys have finally worn me out. For gosh, it has to be the last 6 months. I've gotten so many emails to react to Leonid and Friends singing Superstar by the Carpenters. And Superstar is one of my favorite Carpenter songs, hands down. I just kind of feel that the heart and soul of Karen comes out in that song. It's clearly one of my favorites of hers. And you think I would have jumped right on it, but no, I've got a million other videos to react to. But now the rumblings have gotten louder, so I'm going to go ahead and react to it. So let's just get into this. This is Leonid and Friends. Um, I'll talk about them in just a second, but they're singing Superstar. Here we go. Oh, I love those horns.
Long ago, and oh so far away, I fell in love with you before the second show. Just the radio. Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? You said you'd be coming back this way again, baby. Baby, 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 oh baby, I love you, I really do.
Okay, so we're not halfway, but I've heard enough of this just to kind of give some thoughts because as the song goes on, I just kind of want to play it through. So I'll back it up just a little bit here. I don't have to back it up too much, but wow. So I've listened to Leonid and Friends before, and I've always thought of them as really great. They're, in case you don't know them, I believe they're a Moscow-based band that became famous for doing songs from Chicago, and especially their horn section. Their horn section is just crazy, and probably the most popular one, at least the one that I think is probably their best, is 25 or 6 to 4. If you have a chance, go research or search on YouTube if you haven't seen it already. Leonid and Friends and 25 or 6 to 4. It'll blow you away. It's just crazy. Now, this is the first non-Chicago song that I've heard for them, and wow. The singer, I'm horrible at names. I'm apologizing in advance. Is Knessia Bazina, and I'm sure it's not Ksenia, and I don't think it's Senia. I don't even know if you pronounce the K, so I'm going to go with Senia, and I may be completely wrong on that, but for the sake of this video, her name is Senia. So there you go. She's the lead singer here, and she destroys this. I mean, but in a good way, not in a bad way. I think even though the band is really, really good, and you can see how good the band is just by help of the video because they highlight on the specific instruments being played. But I think the band is not the lead here. I think she's the foundation of this song with a little help from the band. With that said, the band is incredibly smooth. They play with such incredible precision. And in this song, I think kind of some restraint, which they have to because the song is about the vocals. I think this song really is. But they create this perfect emotional backdrop, if you will, and they definitely don't steal the spotlight from Sania. I, I don't know. We're gonna go with that. Her voice is really gentle, isn't it? I mean, it just kind of sucks you in right from the start. She doesn't oversing anything, which allows what I feel is the real sadness and or like longing of the song. At least that's the way I have always understood the song. It really allows for that emotion to really shine through in a truly like authentic kind of way. I really like this so far. Okay, so now I'm gonna play this to the very end, and then we'll talk some more. Of course, here we go.
I love you, I really do. Loneliness is such a sad affair, and I can hardly wait to be with you again. What to say to make you come again? Come back to me again and play your sad guitar. Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? You said you'd be coming back this way again, baby. Baby, 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 oh baby. I love you, I really do. Don't you remember you told me you loved me, baby? You said you'd be coming back this way again, baby. Baby, 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 oh baby. I love you, I really do.
I like that ending. Oh, very well done. All right, let me shut this off. There. Okay. Um, so I don't think she's trying to completely copy Karen Carpenter here. I think she's just kind of singing the song in just a really beautiful way. And I don't know if anyone can completely copy Karen Carpenter. I think that's been proven since so many years have gone by. There's people who have gotten close, and but this is different enough to where I think she's just trying to really pay this song the kudos that it really deserves. I think she's doing a great thing here. There's so much to say about her voice. One of the things that really stuck out to me was her phrasing is just beautiful. And you know what? She holds back just enough on some of these words and portions of the song to kind of let the lyrics breathe a little bit. It's almost like it allows us a little extra time to get those words or sounds to resonate just a little more deeply, if I can go deep, in our souls. How's that? Really, really do though. Also, something that's I believe that's something that's really necessary for the song. There's this soft vulnerability in her voice, which I was really, again, with this song, I just think that's required because that's where the song is coming from. And it makes the song, the way she's presenting it, feel very natural and more importantly, very heartfelt. So I think that's important. And I think maybe I'm feeling that because she kind of leans into certain words, which to me almost feels like she's holding back like tears or some emotional thought or something. She's holding back on something. And I think that just kind of is the essence of the song. And again, I'm going to mention the band one more time. The band is really allowing her to take the spotlight here. On other songs that I've heard from Leonid and Friends, the instrumentation was the focal point, and especially like that one song I was mentioning on 25 or 6 to 4, that's what you're kind of watching. Although the vocals were extremely good, for me watching that, it was the instruments that I just really enjoyed. Listen, there's so much more I could say here, but let me get my headphones off and let me think about this just for a second, and then I'll be back for final thoughts. Hold on, I will be right back. Okay, it is final thoughts time. She's got such a wonderful voice, just beautiful. And don't laugh, but last night I went to the casino, local casino, and they have karaoke night on Monday night. And guess who got up on stage and sang a couple songs? I sang a couple country songs. One was Josh Turner, and another one was Toby Keith. So I sang a couple of those songs. And you know what? When you hear your voice singing, it's funny how you think you're nailing it, but then when you actually hear it kind of through the speakers, you're like, "Ah, I'm off just a little bit." And so when a singer like this comes along and just nails these notes in such a beautiful way, it really impresses me because when you're singing these notes, especially how she was kind of drawing them out, it takes such a little movement in your vocal cords to just throw you off. I have so much respect for these singers, and there's a lot of them I really respect. Lucy Thomas is a huge one for me, where they're just able to hold some of these notes in such a great way while doing other things too. So it's really wonderful to hear. I think she really nailed like the chorus of this. It was so simple, and it's because it's not a real complex chorus, but it was so powerful. I think she really set the mood in the tone that she presented the song. Her voice has, and it's kind of weird, it has kind of a soft strength to it. I know that sounds almost contradictory, but um, it's almost like she's trying to take on all the emotions of the song, but keeping them just a little bit under the surface. Do you get that feeling at all? It's just like she doesn't want to be overly transparent about her feelings of the song. I'm saying that because you can kind of feel the emotions bubbling up from the song, just beneath her voice, though. It's like she's holding back these tears, I think, like I mentioned earlier, or holding back these powerful feelings, and she doesn't want to be too transparent about it. So it just kind of builds that tension, which to me is just even more emotional. And that emotional control, I think she's showing us, makes this beautiful performance even more impactful because of that conflict that she's kind of presenting to us. I may view this song slightly different than some of you, but I've never really researched exactly what the song was about. But to me, it's about love or longing that seems to linger in silence. I don't know if I can explain that right. It's about how do I explain this? It's kind of like space between individuals, and I mean just not talking physical space, but also emotionally, because I think that emotional space can almost be more impactful and more heartfelt than just being separated by distance. And that kind of makes a song to me kind of about hope that can exist even if there's a lot of uncertainty or doubt in this specific situation. I probably went way too deep on that, but sometimes things that come from here and end up here are just bah. So I don't know. I hope you understood some of that. I do want to mention this. I kind of downplayed the band here just a little bit, and I don't mean any disrespect at all. Watching this, you can see what a bunch of talented people these are. They're clearly musicians that are next level. Every note is placed, I think, exactly where they feel it's necessary for this particular song, especially in trying to tie the music together with the vocals. And it does come together perfectly, at least from the listener's perspective, and it comes so effortlessly. I really enjoyed this. Did you guys like it? And thanks to all of you, because there were a bunch of you who kept insisting that I have to react to this song. So I finally did it. And as a side note, I do have another Carpenter song that I'm going to be reacting to coming up in the very near future. So stay tuned for that one. And because I can't wait to hear it. So, all right, guys, listen, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would like and click that notification bell, that way you'll be notified anytime I release a new content, not contact. So, hey, I'm an old guy. What do you want? All right, listen. Only life is priceless. Remember that. Please make each and every day count. God bless all of you. Peace out. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.